Hi, this is Sandy. Welcome, my yarniacs. Back with you again today. And evidently, this is going to be a really interesting month. And I'll explain that in just a minute. However, the first thing I want to tell you, I kept my promise to you. I knew I would, and sure enough, I did. I've got some good news and bad news. The good news is I kept my promise to you. The bad news is I made a mistake. I did. I knew I would, and I did. Yesterday when I was giving a shout out to Terry at Yarn Joy, I said that she was doing 3 little NICU or preemie baby hats to be delivered in October. What I meant was she does 3 a month. So when I said it, that sounded extremely, well, practically trivial. However, along with everything else she does, to make a commitment to do 3 a month, that's the goal. And then just last week she did a video on keeping herself accountable for the goals she set. The woman's a machine. A very, very pleasant and lovely machine, but she just does everything. It's amazing. Anyway, okay, so it's not time for shout outs just yet. Oh, the thing I was going to tell you about. Evidently, and I'm just learning about this crochet video universe that I've jumped into. The months that start with the letter A, there is some sort of a, you're supposed to, or if you want to, put up a video 1 a day for the entire month. And it's called VEDA. Sounds like Guido, but it's not. It's VEDA. Video every day in August. So I found out about this, excuse me, through Jeanette at DOY Creations. Now there is a beautiful lady. God, she's so gorgeous. I just look at her and I'm in awe. Her facial structure, her skin, the way she holds herself and presents herself, and all of her jewelry and accoutrement. I did French. I did French. Just a beauty. In any event, I was in, hang on, I'll get it. It's, yes, Crafts by The Rose. And the lady's name is Miss Tina. I was chatting with Miss Tina, and Jeanette from DOY Creation came in to the live chat. And she started telling Miss Tina about this VEDA. And of course, I'm all ears. Well, no, I guess I'm all eyes. No, it was alive. I was all ears and eyes. That's so stupid. Anyway, she was talking about this VEDA, and that's how I learned about it. And so then I saw Jeanette's video about the videos, the VEDAs, the video about the VEDA video. I'll get there eventually. And I went, oh, I want to do that. So I saw a bunch of people wanted to do it too. A bunch of people said, have fun, we'll watch. We're good. Don't worry about it. We'll be there for you, but not doing it ourselves. And that's fine. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to be attempting to do a video every day in the month of August to be back up for, with, and about these ladies, that people, gentlemen do it too. I shouldn't just say ladies. So there's that. So that's going to be fun. I didn't apologize to Joy, did I? I mean, Terry. Yarn Joy. Terry. Terry, I'm very, very sorry that I made that mistake. Bad Sandy. Bad Sandy. Okay, so, what do we got? Oh, I have an acquisition. I do have an acquisition. I buried it. There it is. I sent for, pardon me, the itty bitty steel clover armor crochet hooks. And I opened up the package very excited because I thought, you know, I'm trying to learn all there is about learning all there is to learn about. And I opened up the package and I looked at it and I went, are there hooks on the end of that? Let me show you. These little suckers are lethal. Lethal, I tell you. What is this? This is a 1.0. There is, sure there is. Hold still. Yeah, there's a hook on there, and you gotta look real hard to get it. And the whole set is, well, that's what it's meant to do. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it real soon, but I will get it. Then, come on guys, all your oxen free. Let's go. Then I discovered down here in the bottom, oh, don't do that. This. And I went, what is that? And there's steel. Oops, where are you? There you are. Hold still. And I went, oh, those are little caps. These hooks are so small that you can very easily puncture? That's not a word, Sandra. Puncture yourself with them. So they give you little caps to put on them. Oh, I have to be able to see. First, I have to open up the thing in order to be able to do that. But that's what those are. And they're in there, and they give them to you. I guess this is, at first I thought, oh, how sweet. They gave me little caps for them, so nothing bad happens. And then I went, oh, that's a CYA thing right there. No lawsuits for us. If you're dumb enough to use that without putting the cap on after you're done, it's on you. So, but in any event, I can't wait to use them. It's going to be very excited. Yeah, in the year 2023, when I actually do use these, I'll let you know. I'll show you what I do. In the meantime, the little caps are going to go on the little hooks and sit there and look pretty. I like the fact that they're a much paler color than the regular armor crochet hooks, so that if they're that pastel color, you know that that's not your normal hook. If for some reason you're looking at the bottom of it instead of the top. Okay, so that's an acquisition. I think that's the only acquisition I have. Yes, okay. So, now we'll go to works in progress. I made another little cap hat for the babies. Also going to the Crafty Floridian, Miss Billy. Little itty bitty thing for the babies. I think it's cute. And this one actually shows, if I'd hold it still long enough, it would. It actually shows the puff stitches that you create going around. I think it's adorable. I have got to get to the craft store to get some buttons so I can send this off. These kids are going to be 87 years old by the time I get it in the mail. And there's that. That's a work in progress. I have another work in progress, and some of you will probably know what this is. It's actually in pieces parts right now. This is one of the pieces parts. You know what that is? It's, hi everybody. Oh no, it's not. It's a tail. And these go into that. Oh, now let's see if I have 6 hands, I can hold all this, right? And then it turns into a mermaid when I get done with it. So I got the sew on the tail, make the arms and the little pitty paws, and the ears, and sew on the face, and then I'll be done with that. But that's a work in progress. And this is a work in progress. It's a baby blanket, but I was actually hoping for some advice or suggestions or whatever. It's just a little baby blanket. And it's got the oof wave thing going on. The top is a very pale pink, comes across totally white on the screen, but it is a pale pink. Then we got the burgundy, and then we've got the, what do we call that? That's like a seafoam mist or something? I don't know. And then white, and then vibrant pink, a darker pink. I need to put a border on it, but I have absolutely no idea what border would be able to compensate for the wiggly waggly at the top and the bottom and go along the sides as well. So if you have any ideas or you've come across anything like that that's fun to do, let me know in the comments down below, and I would be very appreciative. So that's a work in progress. Finished items. Okay, this is actually embarrassing. I'm going to show you my very, very first amigurumi. My very beginning one. This poor, pathetic little octopuses, octothing. I should be ashamed to show you this, I really should. Okay, so, you know, for the body, I didn't do too bad. Well, I didn't realize, like I said, I'm learning about yarn. I didn't realize that this yarn was much too thin to make the little tentacles. So the tentacles look like dreadlocks to a point. I mean, if you have thin hair as you get when you get older, these are like octogenarian dreadlocks. Then I tried to put the face on. Well, I shouldn't say then, it didn't happen in that order. So I got the eyes in. Brilliant. And then after I got the eyes in and all punched in and secured, and I went, oh, well, one goes up and one goes out. And then I put the smile on. And she's sort of going, there it is. No. And so I will keep this and probably drag it out from time to time to show that people that are learning how to crochet, who are just starting or want to start doing amigurumi, that not everything goes as planned. Okay. Oh, and Ella from No Catchy Name. Thank you for my little oyster. So cute. I love this pattern. I love it. It's just, I don't know, this just tickles the heck out of me. Just cracks me up. As soon as I saw the one she made, I was like, oh, I gotta do that. Just, and everyone I've showed it to you just laughs and laughs. It is adorable. Okay, another finished item, and this is very boring. This is just a gray scarf. It's done in the diamond stitch. I make, well, actually, that's where I started way back last winter. I started making scarves for the homeless. And I made scarves and scarves and scarves, and then pretty soon it wasn't winter anymore and no one needed scarves. So I thought, well, I'll just put them away I'll get to you later. I'll be along. Just go ahead. Stay right where you are. I'll catch up. Penny, that was for you. And my final offering of the day is a virus shawl. Can you see me? I can see you. And this is Red Heart. And I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. It's the self-striping, not variegated obviously, but so we'll go with Red Heart Stripes. How's that? But I can't remember the colorway. This I learned from Krista Patel at the Secret Yarnery. No, I beg your pardon. You know who I haven't mentioned and I should have? Now the name just fell out of my head because I got so embarrassed. Spider. Yeah. Crochet Spider. And it's gone. Oh well. He's the one I didn't steal. I kind of modified because, oh, no, it's gone. Fiber spider. There it is. See, you know, when you get older, like I am, every bit of information you have is like on a 3x5 index card in your cranium. And the older you get, the more index cards you get, the longer it takes you to look through to get it. And fiber spider says yarnivores. And that's where I came up, I pinched off a few syllables and added some, came up with yarniacs. Okay, so there's that. Now, interestingly enough, in some areas of the country, the virus pattern, shawl or blanket or whatever, is called the moon shawl or the moon blanket. Okay, some real quick shout outs and then I'll be out of here. And these won't be as long as I normally do because I'm way too long already. Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. I would love to know, and it's probably back there, I probably can look it up, how it became crocheter instead of crocheter. I bet there's a story. See, I said I was going to make it short and I'm already going long. And I talked about Miss Tina at Crafts by the Rose. Go subscribe to her. I could, even if I wasn't watching her, I could just sit and listen to her laugh. And Jeanette at DIY Creations, the one that I'm doing the video with, she does a live normally every Sunday morning. If she's not able to do it, she puts up a notice, but I watch her as often as I can. And Debbie the Canadian crocheter does knitting and crocheting, and she makes patterns, and now she's gotten into some amigurumi, and she's also doing testing for a lot of the patterns. People are contacting her, asking her to test their products, their patterns. Now, the last thing I have, which I think is adorable, I've watched Holly from The Proper Pineapple and Crystal from Bag a Day, and they always refer to their husbands with the last name of their, it's like Bag a Day, so his name is Mr. Bod, Bag a Day. And Holly's is Mr. Pineapple. Well, I thought, well, I'm going to do that too. And guess what? My husband's name is Mr. Right. And boy, is he. Thank you for time. Thank you for your time. I love you very, very much. And I will be talking to you again tomorrow, evidently, since I'm doing this every day. You take care of yourselves. And, as we say here at Left is Right, crochet away. Bye-bye.